Doc number means document number, meaning the source document that is going to be given to you, they will give you the number for that. For example, you issue a receipt, they can say REC1. You're going to record REC1 here. Are we together? Guys, the day is the day on which the transaction has taken place. Details means the source. If you received cash, obviously you must receive it from the source. If you received it from Sylvester, it means you're going to write what? Sylvester. Okay? At the moment, this one is not useful. Just leave it for now. Can I come back to the analysis? Because I want to explain it better. Now, I think we understand the bank. When you receive cash, it must be taken to the bank. So, meaning whatever we're going to receive will end up coming to the bank. Remember, sometimes you can either receive what? Sales. And sometimes, if we are VAT vendors, we include what? VAT. And then sometimes these people pay us. Remember, it's all about the inflow of cash. Now, let me come here, the sundry account. Sometimes you'll realize that when you sell, or maybe let's say you are buying something. Let's say you buy equipment, or you sell equipment. Let me say it's sell equipment. Can you see there's no equipment column here? So, you're going to use what? Sundry is for those accounts which do not have columns. But don't worry, we will take an exercise here and you will see how do we use this one. So that account, for example, let's say it is equipment. You are going to write equipment under what? Details. And I'll talk more about the followers thereafter. And you put what? The amount. You are not surprised here. This stands for what? Cost of sales. If they give you the cost of sales column, it means you are using perpetual system. Remember the perpetual system? For every sale, you must calculate what? But in the exam, when they don't give you cost of sales, please do not insert your own column. It means they are using which system? Periodic. They don't need what? Cost of sales. But the question will always tell you, I'm just saying, that you are using perpetual or periodic. Now, let me explain this once again. Let me come back here. You know that sometimes, like here at Varsity College, you know that you pay for photocopy. How much is the minimum you can load? 20 rands. Or 20 rands. Okay. Let's say 50 times 20 rands. Let's just say 20 rands. Let's say they receive how many 20 rands today? 100. They can't receive 20 rands and say, Sylvester, come here, go to Apps and Bank. No. Otherwise, when I come back, they're not going to give me another 20 rands. Can you see now? They need to wait till the end of the day, add all the 20 rands, and transfer them to the bank. So this column's function is that. In other words, if you receive more than 2 amounts on the same day, you don't transfer them one by one to the bank. You will transfer them as what? Total. For example, let's say on the 8th, I'm just giving an example. On the 8th, you received, obviously, from what? Sylvester. How much is it? 500. And now, you receive from Precious, obviously, 20 rands. I'm just saying. From John, 200. Normally, when you receive, you must transfer to the bank. Ne? I was supposed to see 500, 500. 20, 20. 200, 200. But because they took place on the 8th, you must underline after the third one. You add all of them together. How much is the total? 720. So you must only write 720 here. That's the function of this column. So if you received more than one amount on the same day, you cannot transfer them one by one to the bank. You must transfer them as a total because they all took place on the 8th. Does that make sense? We still have to take an exercise. But what if this was received on the 8th, this one on the 9th, and this one on the 10th. How will it look like now? You can't underline after this. You must underline each one. How much? How much? How much? Do you understand the function of the analysis? Just like. Are we together? Like upside. Now, sometimes they're very clever, especially with capital. I think you all know capital. Sometimes the owner brings capital to the business in the form of what? Cash. Meaning we're going to record under what? Cashbook receipts. But be careful when you record that particular capital. If they said it was directly deposited, write it down. If, let's say, for example, let me erase this one. I'm just giving an example. Let's say you received capital from the owner. And they say the owner directly deposited, underline that, directly deposited into the bank. For example, let's say the owner is Sylvester. Okay. So let's say on the 1st, the owner by the name of Sylvester put how much into the bank? 5,000 as capital. Can you see there's no column for capital? I'll use which column? Sundry. I'll come here and write what? Capital. Let's say it's 5,000. I'll put 5,000 under the amount. Can you see now? Normally this 5,000 must come to what? Remember, before you go to the bank, you must go via what? It's like tax station. You know what I mean? Before you come to Varsity College, you must go to tax station for house rent. For example, I'm just saying. So, normally I must say 500, I must come here and put it as 500. Normally, I was supposed to come and do this. Look left, look right. Can I underline? And then transfer how much? That is the normal way of recording. But if they say directly, it makes the difference now. It means you must go directly to the bank. You won't have what? It will look like that. Go directly, not via analysis. Does that make sense? So that's why in most cases students lose marks because they record here, they record here. Don't say I didn't tell you. Be careful when it comes to capital. I said, if the owner brought capital of 5,000, because this is how we record it. Normally we were supposed to bring it to what? Analysis before it goes to what? But because they said directly deposited, you must just take it directly to. You're not going to have anything under what? Analysis. But it's not always the case. I'm just saying you must pay attention to detail. You must read it. Don't just say, I saw capital in your record. No, you can be surprised. I was just advising. Any questions, guys?